So I'm sure you guys can tell by the title that today I'm going to be doing a dewy slash like luminous skin type of look, and I do have combo to kind of normal skin, but I am going to give you oily girls some tips. If you do have dry skin or just kind of combo, then you're going to follow everything completely, but if you do have oily skin, I'm going to give you guys some tips just so that this can stay on all day, and this is completely sweat proof. I wore this a couple days in like 90-degree weather. I wanted to test it out before I showed you guys, and I promise it is perfect for the summer. So the first thing that we're going to start by doing is priming our face. I'm going to be using the Master Prime, Blur, and Illuminate, and this is going to give your skin just a little bit of glow, but it's not going to be so much that this is going to make you oily throughout the day. So I'm just going to dab a little bit. And as you can probably tell, I don't know if you guys, if you've swatched it before, then you know, this has kind of like a pink, like shimmery glimmer look to it, but it doesn't actually have like actual like glitter in it, so it doesn't look too intense. And I feel this works with pretty much all skin types because it's a pretty good base and it just kind of makes your skin look glowing from underneath. So I don't know how easy it is to tell, but I am like a little, it's not like shiny, but it literally looks like my skin is glowing. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to mix the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation, and I'm in the color Classic Tan Cappuccino with my L'Oreal Magic Lumi, and this is a light infusing primer, but I like to mix this with my foundations to make them extra dewy, and this is already a pretty dewy foundation, so if you have dry skin or combo skin, you're good to go with these two. But if you are pretty oily, completely skip out on the True Match Lumi because you will be a literal oil slick. Just don't do it. So I definitely recommend going with a more matte foundation and then just mixing the illuminizer in because it's going to give you that dewy effect, but you're still going to have like the oil control with your foundation. So I recommend the CoverGirl 3-in-1, and I'm in the color Classic Tan 860, and this is a pretty matte foundation, but it still looks natural, if you know what I mean. You don't look cakey or anything like that. This is a little higher coverage, so if you want a little less, like medium coverage, I would go with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and I'm in the color Classic Tan. So I'm Classic Tan in both of these. Perfect. So those are my colors in both of these. If you want more of a demi-matte finish, but add a little dewiness with the luminizer, then go with this one. But if you are super oily, then I would definitely just recommend this one. And if you don't want as much coverage, you can add a moisturizer and mix it in with the luminizer, or you can just use less product. So now that I'm done rambling about that, I am really sorry I was talking so fast. I'm gonna go ahead and mix these together on my hand. Now I'm just going to mix in some of my luminizer, and you don't need much of this. You always want there to be more foundation than there is luminizer, especially since this is white. It can kind of like change the color of it just a little bit. So you guys probably can't tell the difference on my hand, but it is a lot more like glimmery. So now I'm just using my finger and I'm just going to dot that literally just all over my face. How many times have I said literally? Probably 17. So to blend this all in, I'm going to be using my Sedona Lace 520 brush, and I'm just going to be literally just pushing it into my skin. Now we're going to highlight, and I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Stick in 25, and I love using this because I feel like it gives you a very like dewy, natural looking like glow underneath your eyes and everything, and it blends out really, really easily. So I'm just doing a little triangle area underneath the eyes. Just kind of bringing it up to highlight kind of where we're going to be highlighting later with like an actual highlighter. And then some on the forehead. So now I'm just taking my damp Real Technique sponge and I'm blending that in. And you want to make sure that you're kind of like pushing it into your skin as you blend it. And this is going to be all about the base. So I'm not going to do eye makeup or anything because I think I'm literally just going to put mascara on today. That's kind of what I do in the summer. I just let myself kind of focus on the skin area, and then I don't really do much for eyes unless I'm filming. So I just went ahead and did my eyebrows. So now we're going to do a little bit of cream contouring, and I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Stick in 350 Coconut. And I'm just putting that in all the spots where I would normally contour. And I love using cream products when I'm going for more of a dewy look because it has that natural finish to it because it's creamy. And I'm blending this in with my e.l.f. small stippling brush. And you're just going to use small circular motions to blend this. And be sure to blend it up. Because if you blend it down, it kind of just defeats the purpose of the contouring. And just blend until it is as intense or less noticeable as you would like. It's all personal preference, to be honest. I got 2 things coming through. Did you know? And then I'm gonna take the sponge again and just kind of re-highlight those areas. So this is the Chubby Highlighter in HL1. Pearl Shimmer, I guess. I don't know. It kind of fell apart on me when I bought it, but I'm just going to put it right above that contour. I do like to actually bring it down pretty far because I normally don't put powder highlight here because it cakes up, but I feel like when I use cream I can kind of get away with it. We're going to bring a little bit down the nose and then we're going to hit the chin. I am going to be setting this with a powder like highlight later, so you don't have to go too intense with it. I just feel like I love how this looks, and this can actually be a great stopping point for you if you have drier skin, but I do like to set it just so it stays on longer, especially since it is the summer and it's really hot outside, at least where I am. So now I'm going to use some powder products. So I'm going to start off with my Wet n Wild Color Icon. The name is like completely faded off of here. Bronzer, and this is in the color Ticket to Brazil. So it looks a little light, but it actually is not. So I'm going to use this Coastal Scents kind of big angled brush, and I'm just going to pack that on. And this gives you more of an orange look. So this is not contouring, this is really just bronzing up the skin. So I'm just placing that right over top of that cream contour that I did before. And I accidentally shut my music off. Un momento. We're listening to Bitch Better Have My Money. Just so you know. And this is by Rihanna. Love her. She's amazing. It's so funny, whenever I come up with makeup looks, I usually look at what Rihanna has worn and I just literally copy it. Now I'm going to use my e.l.f. blush palette in dark, and the dark and light both have gorgeous colors for all skin tones. Some of the colors are just deeper, but if you use a lighter hand, it doesn't really make that big of a difference. So I'm going to go ahead and take this like off pink kind of mauve-y color just to add a little bit of a glow to the skin, and I'm just tapping that just a little bit on the cheek area. I bring some a little bit down the nose just to kind of look like you have like a natural flush to your skin. It says the dark skin girl. But yeah, so now we're gonna blend this out a little bit because I don't like the blush to be too intense, but I don't want my cheeks to be orange, so I do like to add a little bit of that pink to my face. And then we're going to go ahead and set that highlight, and I'm just using my e.l.f. Baked Highlighter, and this is the one in Moonlight Pearl, so this has more of a champagne color. If you like more of that pink, but not like bright pink, then I definitely go with the one in Blush Gems. And I'm just taking my e.l.f. small fan brush, and I'm just kind of getting that right in the middle. And I'm not going to use too much of this because this is like really like highlighted, and I kind of just want it to look more natural. So I'm just popping a little bit on top of what we highlighted before. And I'm not going down as far just because we already have that cream highlight going on there. And then I'm going to bring some down the nose. Hit the Cupid's bow, chin, and you can kind of just add as much as you want. You guys know that I love looking highlighted, so just stop whenever you feel like you have enough, and you can always blend it out. It's not like this is permanently on your face forever. Now I'm just gonna kind of blend just a little bit, and my eyebrows look so intense because I have nothing on my eyes right now, so my apologies. And the color is a little bit dark, so it really looks super intense when I don't have anything on my eyes. Now I'm going to set everything. If you have a setting spray, go for it, because this is really going to help keep your makeup on, and it's going to bring a lot more of that dewiness back to the skin, since we did just add a little bit of like a powdery product on the face. So this is just the e.l.f. makeup mist and set. This thing is like $3, but it works really well. I also recommend the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Spray, I think it's called, and the NYX Dewy one. Love them! So I literally just spray that and then wave it out. So this is it for the face makeup. Definitely not anything too intense. If you are oily, maybe just take a translucent powder and just kind of powder around wherever you get oily. I know like it's usually the T-zone areas where I get oily because I have combo skin. But yeah, that's it for this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and be sure to share it with anyone who may enjoy it. Let me know what makeup tutorials or makeup looks, or maybe I could do another like foundation base or just do an eye look. Let me know what you guys want to see for makeup / beauty videos, and just leave that in the comments for me. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Lawenwoss. To be honest, I never use Twitter, so just follow me on Instagram and then add me on Snapchat. It's Lawenwoss. I use that literally all the time. Literally just used it like 2 minutes ago, so I actually have a problem. But yes, I will see you on my next video. I love you. Bye!